Hello and welcome to the talkSPORT Cup, where fans from across the country battle it out in a test of football trivia. We started with a pair of fans from each of the top 64 clubs in the country, but only 2 teams will make it all the way to the final for the chance to play for £1,000 and this trophy. There it is, old Big Ears. Isn't it? What a love, no expense spent. I'm Charlie Baker, and over there is the talkSPORT Cup fact machine. She's Angelina Kelly. There we are. So today's tie is a first-round tie between Watford and Leicester City. So let's meet the teams representing Watford. We have Sam and Tom. Hello, Sam and Tom.
Hello. Hello.
Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Tom, who's your favourite all-time Watford player, other than my favourite, Luther Blissett?
Pretty obvious one, but it's probably got to be Troy Deeney.
Yes, talkSPORT's own.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Only player to score 20-plus goals 3 seasons running for the club, I believe.
Save the facts for the quiz. You don't get any points for that now.
That's the only one.
Yeah. Have you ever met him?
I have met him, yeah.
Was he nice to you?
Yeah, he is very nice. Yeah, very nice bloke. I think he's turned into a really good pundit as well. Yeah. And he was just a great player to watch, and he played in a lot of great Watford teams.
Brilliant.
Helgeson as well gets an honorary mention for me
okay.
for a bit earlier back. But yeah.
Nice. Sam, Elton John, heavily linked to the club, of course, saved you at one point, I think. What's your favourite Elton John song, Sam?
My wife would shoot me in the head if I didn't say Tiny Dancer, which was the
Tiny Dancer.
First dance at our wedding. But
that's nice.
Varies quite a lot on my mood.
Does it?
Yeah. But so
Daniel?
Hopefully, as of today, it'll be I'm Still Standing.
Oh, hey, wow, he's got it. He's got it. He's like a darts player. He's got his music lined up. Brilliant. That's Sam and Tom for Watford. We go over to Leicester. Hello, Tom and Adam. Nice to see you.
Hi, Charlie. You all right?
Thanks for coming in. You told me a fact earlier about my team, Torquay United and Leicester City. Adam, do you want to tell everybody it?
Jamie Vardy's first Leicester goal was against Torquay.
There we are, at Plainmoor.
At Plainmoor.
At the Theatre of Dreams. Absolutely.
Yes,
Jamie Vardy, greatest Leicester City player of all time?
Yeah, he's got to be, hasn't he?
In with a shout?
Got to be, yeah.
Well, he's definitely up there.
Yeah, we've had a few good goalkeepers as well.
Oh, yeah. Tell us your goalkeepers, Tom.
Gordon Banks, Peter Shilton, Kasper Schmeichel. That is 3
Wow.
pretty good goalkeepers.
Why do you think? Do you think because they're busy?
They have often been busy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously, Schmeichel helped us win the league, so that was really great.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, you any good at quizzes, gents?
We'll find out.
Well, we're not here for fun. We're here for football. So let's get on with the quiz. Now, the first round is the home advantage round. Each team will get 3 home questions about the club they support and 3 away questions, which could be about anything. It's 1 point for a correct answer. They're allowed to confer, but if they get the answer wrong, it goes over and can be stolen by the other team. Let's get on with the quiz. Watford, I'm coming to you first. Your first home question. Who is Watford's leading Premier League scorer?
It's Troy Deeney, isn't it? It's got to be. Yeah.
Troy Deeney.
It is Troy Deeney. Ange.
And for no extra points, how many goals?
That's a great question.
Anybody? Leicester, you can guess
40
it.
something.
50
42.
47.
47, close but no points. Close but no cigar. OK. So, Leicester, your first home question. Who did Leicester buy from Monaco in July 2019?
Yeah.
Yuri Tielemans?
It is Yuri Tielemans. Watford, your first away question. Which club's nickname is the Stags?
Mansfield
The Stags.
Town. Yeah.
Mansfield Town.
It is Mansfield Town. Leicester, your first away question. Which Scottish club play at Easter Road?
Hibs, I think.
I think it is Hibs. Yeah, Hibernian.
It is Hibernian. Watford, this is your second home question. Who took over from Graham Taylor after his 3rd stint in 2001?
Is that Ray Lewington?
It must be Lewington.
I think it's Ray Lewington.
Yeah.
Should we go with that?
There's no one else, is there?
Don't think so. Unless we're missing someone. It could have been Vialli.
Vialli was before Lewington.
Push you for an answer.
Okay. Go with
2002.
Go with Vialli. Go with Vialli.
Vialli.
It is Vialli. I mean, you've got a lot of managers to choose from if
Not
you're
them.
a Watford fan. Congratulations. Leicester, your second home question. Which manager succeeded Martin O'Neill?
Peter Taylor?
Yeah.
It was Peter Taylor. Angelina.
And the year was?
2000.
Yes, 2000. No extra points, though.
No extra points, just wasting facts, but there we are. OK. Watford, we go to your second away question. Which Scottish club plays at Tynecastle?
No.
Yeah.
Motherwell.
It's not Motherwell. God, it could be Hearts. Yeah. I'm not sure on that, but should we go with that?
It's Hearts.
Yeah, go with that.
Heart of Midlothian.
It is Hearts. Congratulations, Leicester. We go over to you for your second away question. Which club's nickname is the Grecians?
Exeter. Yeah. Exeter City.
It is Exeter City. Boo! Exeter City. It is Exeter City. I am a grown-up. Watford, your third and final home question. Who did Watford beat in the 2019 FA Cup semi-final?
Wolves.
It was Wolves. Angelina.
And the score was?
3-2.
3-2 after extra time.
Very good.
2-0 down, was you?
2-0 down. Yeah.
There we are, 2-0 down, 3-2 up. Fantastic. Watford didn't win the cup. There we are. Leicester, your third home question. Who were Leicester's first opponents in the Champions League?
Club Brugge.
Club Brugge.
It was Club Brugge. Angelina.
Yes, it was in Belgium in September 2016. And what was the score?
3-0.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very strong showing so far. So, Watford, we come to you for your final away question. Which Spanish player scored the joint most goals at Euro 24?
Oh, was it Danny Olmo?
It must be.
I think it was Danny Olmo.
Yeah, because he was going to get Golden Boot.
Yeah, go with that.
Olmo.
It was Danny Olmo. Congratulations, very good. Leicester, your final away question. Which German player scored the joint most goals at Euro 24? Up there with Danny Olmo.
Could be.
Was you for a name?
Fulkrug.
It was not Fulkrug. It does go over to
I thought it was.
Watford to steal the point.
Okay, you're cool. One of those.
Push you for a name?
Musiala.
It was Musiala who steal the point. Absolutely excellent. Angelina.
And both players scored 3 goals.
3 goals each. A really strong showing there from Leicester and Watford. But Angelina, what are the scores?
The score is 7 points to Watford and 5 to Leicester.
Absolutely excellent. There we are. A strong start. Are you good at quizzes? Do you do football quizzes often?
Yeah, I do monthly football quizzes. I write them as well.
Really?
General knowledge quizzes.
You didn't write this one?
Don't think it's one of mine. No.
I mean, that would be a bit skewed in his favour, wouldn't it? You know, be a bit biased. There we are. Watford do go through a lot of managers. How do you feel as fans when you've got rid of one manager and another one comes in?
Depends on the manager, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Some of them you're like, fair enough, and others you think, that was a bit harsh. In recent years, it's probably been more fair enough than harsh is, but historically tends towards the harsh, I'd say.
People do forget, though, the season we got promoted to the Premier League after a long absence, 2015-16, I think it was, 14-15 maybe. We had 4 managers in that season, all kind of crossed over in the space of 2 weeks, and they landed on the right one at the end. He left at the end of the season, but should, in my opinion, have stayed on. But yeah, like Sam says, it's not always a bad thing, but historically speaking, it has been a little bit too much.
Yeah, of course. And then Leicester City, I mean, Claudio Ranieri came in, no one wanted him, became sort of club legend, really.
Yeah, won the league.
The league. What more can you want?
The bell, does he still have the bell? Did he have an actual bell, or did he just used to
I never
say...
see the bell.
He did definitely.
I think he
have
brought
the
it to a
bell.
press conference once, didn't he?
Yeah,
Oh,
he
did he?
definitely had the bell. Yeah.
There we are. And you got rid of him quite soon after you won the league, didn't you?
We were struggling. I think we was in the bottom 3.
We were in the
when-
bottom 3 when we
at
got
that
rid of
point,
him.
and then I think we went on a 5-game winning run after that. So
Right. There we are.
was the right
There we
decision.
are. It is the talkSPORT Cup, and it's Leicester v Watford. Round 2 is the Bravado round. Each question in this round is worth 3 points, and I will ask the contestants a question. They'll bid for how many correct answers they think they can give me. Whoever believes they can give me the most will have 90 seconds to name them, but crucially, if they fail to reach their number or give an incorrect answer, the opposition can steal the points by simply naming one correct answer. Here we go. Your first question of the Bravado round. I would like to know, how many players can you name who have scored at least 5 hat-tricks in the Premier League? There are 15 players who have scored a hat-trick on 5 or more separate occasions. I need first name and last name. You now have 20 seconds to chat with your partner before we start the bidding. can discuss it amongst yourselves. You obviously don't want to say it too loud because the other person will hear, Angelina.
Exactly.
Now, that's where I'd fall down.
Got to be
Be a
discreet.
bit of a shame. OK, there's your 20 seconds. Watford, I'm going to come to you first. How many do you think you can name of the 15 players to score at least 5 hat-tricks in the Premier League?
Should we go 4?
We'll go with 3.
You think you can name 3 of the players?
Say 4, yeah.
Leicester City.
We'll say 4.
You think you can name 4? Watford, do you want to go any higher?
Yeah, we'll go 5.
We'll go 5.
You can go 5. Bid back with you, Leicester City.
We'll go 6.
Going to go 6. Watford.
Should we, yeah, we'll go
Get more than 6?
We'll go 7. We'll go
you can
7,
go
yeah.
7. You think you can get 7 correct? Leicester?
We'll let
Going to let them do it? OK.
Okay.
I need from you, Watford, 7 players who've scored a hat-trick
That feels
on
good.
5 or more separate occasions. Your time starts now.
Okay. Sergio Aguero,
Sergio Aguero, 1.
Erling Haaland,
Erling Haaland, 2.
Harry Kane,
Harry Kane, 3.
Thierry Henry,
Thierry Henry, 4.
Ruud van Nistelrooy,
Ruud van Nistelrooy, 5.
Wayne Rooney.
Wayne Rooney, 6.
We said 7, didn't we? Didier Drogba.
Didier Drogba, 7. There's your 7 answers. Angelina, how many have they got on that list? 6. Oh.
Okay.
Who did they get wrong?
It was Didier Drogba.
Didier Drogba was not correct, but you can steal the points, Leicester City. You can name 1 player. Who are you going to name?
Alan Shearer.
Alan Shearer. Did you not say Alan Shearer?
No.
Did they say Alan Shearer, Angelina?
They did not say Alan Shearer, and that is correct, Alan Shearer.
Alan Shearer is correct. Congratulations, Leicester City.
that's
Very,
really
very good. You deserved that round of applause. Very, very good. OK, we move on. Bravado question 2. How many countries can you name that have hosted a World Cup? There are 19 in total. If 2 or more countries have co-hosted a World Cup, they will each count as a separate correct answer. How many countries can you name that have hosted a World Cup of the 19 in total? You now have 20 seconds to chat with your partner, and then we'll start the bidding. Very busy. Furiously writing answers down.
Yeah, it's almost like an exam.
Really like pencil doing a lot of work here. Love a World Cup. Extreme. OK, we're going to start the bidding. Leicester City will come to you first. How many hosts of the World Cup can you name of the 19?
10.
You think you can name 10? Watford? Any more than 10?
Dive straight in.
No. 11.
You think you can name 11?
Right? Yeah. How many have you got?
Leicester City, you want to go any higher than 11?
We'll go 12.
You think you can do 12? 12, back at you, Watford.
13.
13, you've gone for a baker's dozen. 13, any more than 13, Leicester City?
We'll go 14.
Going to go 14. Numbers are going up.
How many are there total?
19 in total.
I think we can
Leicester City saying they can name 14 of them.
Yeah, we'll go. Yeah.
we'll go 15.
Yeah.
15 of them.
got those.
15.
Got those two.
15 of them.
We'll go 16.
16.
We have to go more.
The
Yeah.
World Cup hosts.
We'll go 17.
17, Watford going high. Leicester City. Going to push you.
Let them name them.
Going to let them name them.
17. Okay. All right. So
Watford, we're going to come to you for 17 World Cup hosts. Name them.
Spain,
Spain, 1.
South Africa,
South Africa, 2.
Russia,
Russia, 3.
Qatar,
Qatar, 4.
the United States,
United States, 5.
Mexico,
Mexico, 6.
Switzerland,
Switzerland, 7.
Chile,
Chile, 8.
Sweden,
Sweden, 9.
Germany,
Germany, 10.
Uruguay,
Uruguay, 11.
Italy,
Italy, 12.
Argentina,
Argentina, 13.
Japan,
Japan, 14.
South Korea,
South Korea, 15.
Brazil,
Brazil, 16.
France,
France, 17. A lot of countries. Let's go over to Angelina. How many have they got right, Angelina? Oh, they've got the 17. Fantastic. What an effort. A great effort. There we are.
And of course, the only one that was missed out was England.
A stunning effort from Watford there, but what are the scores, Angelina?
The scores are 10 to Watford and 8 to Leicester.
There we go. This is the talkSPORT Cup with me, Charlie Baker, and Angelina Kelly. Round 3 is the Guess Who round. In this round, I will list the teams that a certain player has played for, and I'll also say if he's played more than 100 times for any of those clubs. If the contestants think they know the player I'm talking about, they can buzz in and have a guess, but if they get it wrong, they'll be locked out, and the other team can hear a full list of all the clubs before giving an answer. 2 points per correct answer. OK, here's your first footballer. In 1992, he signed his first professional contract for Man United and played over 100 games for the club. In 2004, he signed for Newcastle and played over 100 games for them. In 2005, yes, Leicester City.
Nicky Butt?
It was Nicky Butt. On to our next player. In 1985, he signed for Ajax, made over 100 appearances for them. In 1993, he signed for Inter Milan. In 1995, he signed for Arsenal and made over 100 appearances. Yes, Watford.
Bergkamp.
It was Dennis Bergkamp. Next footballer. He signed his first professional contract for Aston Villa in 1998 and made over 100 appearances. He signed for Manchester City in 2009 and made over 100 appearances. He went on loan to Everton in 2013. Yes, Watford.
Delph.
It was not Fabian Delph. We move on. You can get the rest of his career. Leicester City. He then signed permanently for Everton in 2014. In 2017, he signed permanently for West Bromwich Albion. Push you for an answer.
No, I haven't got anything.
Nope.
No.
Nope. It was Gareth Barry.
I was going to go for that.
Gareth Barry.
Way too early for that.
Let's move on. This player started his career at Blackburn Rovers in 1994. He then went on loan to Swindon in 94 and 96. Then he went on loan to Sunderland in 1996. He then signed for Newcastle in 97 and played over 100 times. In 2009, he signed for Man City. Then in 2011, he signed for Aston Villa. In 2013, he went on loan to Middlesbrough. And in 2015, he signed for Stoke. Anybody?
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, Watford.
Shay Given.
It was Shay Given. Round of applause. Angelina, what are the scores?
It is 14 to Watford, 10 to Leicester.
Oh, it's still pretty tight. It's because the fourth and final round is the stoppage time round. There will be 90 seconds on the clock, and I'm going to ask you quick fire questions. If you think you know the answer, just buzz in. It's 2 points for a correct answer, but if you get it wrong, you lose a point. Are you ready? Here we go. Which club plays at Kenilworth Road? Leicester City.
Luton.
It is Luton Town. Who was the first player to score a golden goal in a World Cup match?
Laurent Blanc.
Correct. In which country do Victoria Pleasant play? Watford.
Czech
Czech
Republic.
Republic.
It is the Czech Republic. Which club recorded the highest ever attendance in the Premier League? Watford.
Manchester United.
It's not. It's Tottenham at Wembley. Who was the first player sent off in an FA Cup final?
Kevin Moran.
It was Kevin Moran. Who is the only player to score goals in winning both the FA Cup final and League Cup final in the same season? Anybody? Clock ticking? No. Didier Drogba. Which club won the first second-tier playoffs in 1987? First playoff winners, 1987. Charlton beat Leeds after a replay. Which country has played in the most World Cup finals without winning? Leicester City.
South Korea.
It's not South Korea. It's the Netherlands. Yeah. Name either of the two players to have played for England whose name begins with a Z.
Wilfred Zaha.
Wilfred Zaha is one of those. Bobby Zamora the other. What was Sunderland's ground before they moved to the state? Leicester City.
Roker Park.
It was Roker Park. In which year was the first FA Cup final played? Clock's ticking. No, 1872. And that is the end of the quiz. Congratulations, both teams. OK, that's the end of the quiz. But Angelina, what are the final scores?
Final score is 15 to Watford and 18 to Leicester.
Congratulations.
Leicester win.
Wow, fantastic. Great performance, both two great teams. Can't believe you've been knocked out, Watford, if I'm honest. Fantastic performance from you there. But you don't go home empty-handed. You do go home with the talkSPORT trivia game. There we are. Hand it to you there. Thank you. You can share that. We might have 2 for you. You never know. Leicester City, congratulations. You're through to the next round.
Thank you.
Excellent.
Vardy-esque, some would say.
Yes. Might do a knee slide in front of the
Tinker
Watford.
Man. The Tinker Man turned up and tinkered with the questions. Congratulations. That's it for another episode of the talkSPORT Cup. We'll see Leicester in the second round, and we'll see you next time.